Hello and welcome to another live stream. So today I am going to be answering the age-old question, should you put links in your social media posts? I get asked this all the time and I just thought today I would clarify the benefits and the disadvantages of putting a link, say, to your website or your blog in your social media post. And I just thought I'd clarify some of the age-old myths about whether you should put links in the comments, whether you should edit your video an hour later and add the link in. So I'm just going to be running through some research, particularly on LinkedIn, that's been done that outlines how links in posts affect your reach in 2025. Okay, so I'm Bex from Social Media Executive and I'm a social media trainer, and I help businesses generate lots more leads on social media, create social media as a business tool to actually help grow your business rather than just doing social media as a bit of a tick box exercise. So as you can imagine, my job is to make your posts reach more people, but most importantly, reach the right people who are likely to buy the stuff that you're selling. And in order to increase the reach of our posts, we need to understand a little bit how the algorithms work, those robots that work behind the scenes on platforms such as Facebook and LinkedIn, and understand how they work. So I'm just going to give you a quick summary of how those algorithms work when we're creating posts, and whether then adding a LinkedIn straight to your product you're selling on your website or the blog that you're trying to promote, how that impacts the reach of your posts, mainly on Facebook and mainly on LinkedIn, is what we're going to be covering today, but it's relevant to other social media platforms. So first of all, I'm doing this throughout November. I'm really focusing on how we structure our posts to get high reach. And obviously putting links in posts is really important. So in my membership group, the Social Flock, this is what we're going to be looking at in November. We're going to be looking at how we structure our posts to get this high reach. Okay. And one of the things that massively reduces the reach is putting links in posts. Okay. So when you create a post, it doesn't matter whether it's on LinkedIn, when you create a post on LinkedIn or Facebook, whatever, if you're using X, it doesn't matter which platform. But basically, when you write your post, before it even goes live, the algorithms, the little robots in the background, scan that post. They look at the structure, they look at the words you're using, they look at the images or the video that you're using, and then it decides who is going to put it in the newsfeed. And ultimately, it's going to put it in the newsfeed of people who it thinks are going to be interested in that content. Yeah. So if you're in a situation where your posts are just not getting any impressions, no reach, no engagement, no likes, no comments, then ultimately you're doing something wrong. And probably 9 times out of 10, when I start working with businesses, the thing that they're doing wrong is they're just trying to sell on social media. And part of that sales technique is basically putting links in all their posts to go, buy my stuff, see my blog, look at my website. And people just aren't interested. So absolutely, generally speaking, those posts don't do well anyway. However, the landscape is changing slightly when it comes to putting links in posts. So Metricool analysed like over 48,000 company pages on LinkedIn. So these are company pages. And it actually identified that if you put a link on a company page post, it actually gets around 13.5% more impressions, more interactions. Okay. So about 13.5% more interactions and around 4.9% increase in impressions. Now, this is really, really interesting because we've always been told over the last few years that putting links in posts reduces reach. And in my opinion, one of the reasons why company pages do quite well with links is that if anyone's going to come visit your company page, they're genuinely interested in what you're doing. So potentially they're at a situation why they might be interested in buying your stuff. Yeah, because company pages don't get much visibility. In fact, they get very little visibility if you don't follow them. So your followers are already quite invested in what you're offering. So if you put links in posts, they're more likely to see it and interact with it because they're actually really interested in what you're doing. So links in your company posts tend to perform better on average, percentage-wise. Okay. Generally speaking, company pages are going to get a lower reach overall. It's your personal profiles that get a much higher reach. On LinkedIn, when you're posting content, get a much higher number of impressions. So Richard van der Blom, he does a lot of analysis when it comes to LinkedIn and reach of posts and what's good practice and what's best practice, what's bad practice and all that. So he, in 2025, he's done an analysis of 1.8 million posts. Now, this is a pretty impressive some research that he's been doing. And he's identified that actually putting links in posts in 2025 onto your LinkedIn personal profile posts, actually they're beginning to get a higher reach. Okay, so LinkedIn is not penalizing links as much as it did. So he's identified that if you put a link in a post last year as to what you do this year, you're actually getting a 5% higher reach in general. Okay, and actually, if you put multiple links in one post, 3 or more, they're performing 20% better than posts with links last year. Okay, so actually, links in posts on LinkedIn are being a little bit more favoured. But, and there's always a but, your links in posts, if you do all your posts with links in, I can guarantee your impressions are going to reduce. You want to do a nice little mix. And I always say around 20% of your posts pop links in, but 80% of your posts should be adding value, should be creating engagements, generating conversations and things like that. So still be just a little bit wary with links in posts. Okay. Now, I'm going to come on to the don'ts in a minute, so stay tuned because there are quite a few things people do to try and play around with the system, and there's quite a few do's and don'ts when it comes to links. I'm going to come on to those in a minute, but I just wanted to mention Facebook as well. Facebook is still seeing a very low reach for links in posts, okay? It's a completely different beast, is Facebook. But again, if you are creating content that your user wants to see, that they're really, really interested in, then by all means, put a link in that post if you've got a really engaged audience. However, if you're struggling for engagement, you're struggling for likes, you're not getting any reach on Facebook, then don't put links in posts. Okay, it's going to kill your reach even further. Facebook loves it if you boost a post with a link. It really wants you to pay for the privilege. Okay, now you can do that on LinkedIn, you can advertise and you can put links in. But again, a word of warning, if your free posts aren't working and they've got links in, then actually, why create an advert with a link in when you know it's not working organically? Okay. So whenever you're doing this content, just really try and create content that's really interesting for your audience. When you put a link in there, people are naturally going to click and buy it. Okay. Both platforms are just looking for really interesting content that it can share with its users to keep them on the platform. But if you're constantly putting links on, you're trying to encourage them off the platform, and they don't want people leaving the platform. They want people to stay on the platform and have conversations. Okay, so always really be really wary. Now, what people tend to do is they also tend to go, oh, we'll get around this. We'll go, put a link in the comments. So they'll write their post and they'll go, we'll do a link in the comments. Yeah, if you're interested, see the link in the comments. Well, funnily enough, the robots, the AI, the algorithms, whatever you want to call them, they can read what you've written. So if you put the links in the comments, they know you're just trying to play the game. And actually, on LinkedIn, I think it was in 2023, Richard van der Blom actually identified that if you're then the first person to comment on your own post on LinkedIn, it reduces the reach of that post even further because you're trying to play the game. They are not stupid, these social media platforms. So if you're going to put a link in, put a link in. Don't try and put it in the comments. Don't try and edit it an hour later and then put the link in. That doesn't work anymore. It may have worked 5 years ago, but it doesn't work now. So forget that. Top tip from me, okay? Ask if anyone's interested. So if you've got too many links in, just go, are you interested in this? Are you interested in coming to my webinar when I'm going to teach you how to structure your posts that get high reach? Because that's what we're doing in November in the social flock. Then say, if you're interested, drop me a comment below, message me, okay? Now, the beauty about this is you know if someone messages you and comments, they're absolutely interested in what you have to offer. If they're just clicking a link, you don't know who it is. You don't know who's clicking it. You don't know who's actually genuinely interested in what you're doing, unless you have a form that they then have to go on and fill in through that link. That's okay. But generally speaking, I would just say, if you're interested, just let me know. I'll give you some and share some more information. And then you do know they are genuinely interested in that. So in summary, use links sparingly. They're not getting penalized quite so much on LinkedIn, probably still are on Facebook. So I would just say use links sparingly, but focus more on the value and the content you're posting. Are your followers interested? And if they are, you will be rewarded whether you put a link in or not. Make sure you give this a like and do follow me for more tips and advice on social media. I am live every Monday sharing lots of tips and support. I just want to help you guys get seen, get visible, and get business off social media. That's my job. So please do give us a follow and I will help you as much as I can. And if you've got need any more help, do give me a shout. And I've got 101 free content ideas. So if you're struggling for content ideas, then I'll pop it in the chat here. You can have free 101 content ideas. And yes, it's got a link on, but just pop your details in there and it's a free PDF. And that will give you loads of ideas for posts with links or without links. So thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you again next week for more tips and advice on social media. See you soon.